Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all doing this morning? It's Monday. Monday. So good to see you all. So good to be with you. I'm just always blessed when I have another moment, to just breathe and that one moment to get it right. It's your girl, Janine. Always give us a call, 240-681-9275. Leave us a message so we'll know how we can help, how we can pray, how we can uplift you. Okay? You can always email us, Symphony Reads with us. Again, let us know how we can help uplift you, how we can motivate you, lift up your spirits, the things going on. How can we touch and agree with the things going on in your life, the things you're believing God and asking God for? We want to pray for you. So always leave us that email so we'll know. You can always find us on Facebook. Join the family. We're Symphony Reads Ministry. We also have a closed prayer group. That's Symphony Reads Prayer Group. As you can see, I'm outside. We're also on Instagram. Symphony Reads Ministry. We have the website, www.symphonyreads.com. And always subscribe to YouTube. Join the family. Last week was more emotional than I anticipated being for me. In my family, you might have heard me mention before, we have a lot of May babies in my family, on my mom's side specifically. And we have my niece. She's on the 2nd of May. Then on the 5th of May, we had my Aunt Belle, who passed 6 years ago. And I didn't think it would bother me as much. But it bothered me. I was missing her, thinking of her on her birthday, cooking dinner in honor of her. And just reading some of the things that I've posted about her. I'm across the street. Reading some of the things that I've posted about her in past, and reading some of the comments that, like her grandchildren posted, her great-grandchildren posted. It just took me down a rabbit hole, you know what I mean? It literally just took me down a rabbit hole, and I found myself crying. Like, I couldn't stop crying, and I was just very emotional. So it just took a lot out of me, and she was one of them. See, I lost my glasses. I've been having this issue all morning. I don't know. We're going to try to fix that when we get back. But she was my number one supporter, She knew how to talk to me. I think when others found it difficult to talk to me, or they didn't know exactly what to say to me, and we talked about everything. So not to have that is it's a lot. And she just knew me in a way that I'm not, other people don't know me. I don't think that. It's just she knew me, in the sense that she knew when I was in pain. Like when I would say I'm okay. I would look as if everything is okay, but I was secretly just dying inside. And she knew me. And those are the times she would just check on me just that little bit harder, you know. And so, I miss it. I miss that connection that we had with each other. And she was the one who could tell me anything. Like if I was wrong, she would tell me. She wouldn't hold her cards. She'd be like, but you wrong, type thing. So I just missed it. So just got really emotional with that. And I found it hard to smile. And I found it hard to be positive. Not that I was in a negative space, but I just found it hard to be uplifting at the time. And so, that's just the space I was in. And then I thought it would just only be that day. But then, I'm going to tell you now, when you are in that space in your mind where your defenses are down a little bit, other things see that window of opportunity and will attack you. And it doesn't care. And so the rest of the week was me trying to, grab a hold and just try to wrap my brain around what was happening. It was just like one attack after another was happening. And I had to strengthen up and level up, if that makes any sense. And, I had to go straight into the closet and just stay there. And so it just made for a tough week, because I had to figure out how to still keep going. And I say all this and share it with you because I think we all get in those spaces, and sometimes we don't see the connection. And you're vulnerable in a spot, however that vulnerability shows itself. It's just your defenses are kind of weakened. And it doesn't have to be completely obliterated or completely, shattered or anything. Just that small weakness, that small. And that's when the enemy comes in. Like, and trust me, they're going to take every opportunity it gets to war against you. Because they see that small vulnerability, that small weakness, something that has happened that has rendered you in a weaker state. And it doesn't have to be mentally, it could be a physical thing. When we fast and pray, we're not eating. And not getting that, receiving that physical nourishment that the body needs can definitely weaken you, physically weaken you. And sometimes when we're like that, we don't always think through clearly, and so you can find that things will attack you that way as well. And, so it just, however it manifests itself within you is just you have to be on alert that, okay, wow, I didn't realize I had that room right here. Or, because I was in this particular state, it kind of didn't open Pandora's box, but it just kind of, it's almost like the evil is just at the door waiting to figure out its opportunity to come in. You get what I'm saying? So, we just have to always try to stay, my bag, protected, even when we are in these weak states, and not feel pressured, to respond a certain way or to say certain things. Still take that time to really listen before speaking, or, before reacting. I know I'll always try to, especially now in my life, I really try hard to stop before I speak, think about what it is I'm saying before I say it, and I try not to react when under stress or when I'm angry. So, so I'm out with my daughter. We're walking and we're on our way back to the house, but she saw one of her friends, so we're stopping to talk. But anywho, like I was saying, how y'all doing? How you doing, sweetie? So I'm gonna let them talk. You can talk for a second. I'm just going so I can finish. Sorry about that. So these opportunities, and I just mentioned this because it can happen so fast. And if we're not paying attention, if we're not in tune to what could be happening, when these pressures come at you, we can react crazily, crazy. We can react out of, like I said, anger, stress, depression. And we just, we have to be, just be alert that this can happen. And so even though the pressures come on you, doesn't mean by any stretch of the imaginations that we need to act differently. We still need to take that time to really think about what is happening. And I always say, when you give, and that stuff is going to make you angry. But when you react out of anger, it can, one, make a situation just much worse. And two, the way, the clear vision, the clear answer could be right there. But because we're so angry, hostile, stressed out, it's easy to miss it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why we still have to take that step back and think clearly. And I know when I get upset sometimes, I ain't gonna lie to you, there are moments that still I could revert back to an old Janine, that would cuss you out, be ready to fight you, or send some people to beat you up type stuff, that old mentality. Because what I feel like you coming against me, so I need to, come against you. And, so I just tried to, and that was the situation, because my state was weakened and stuff, just started flying at me. And, first thought was, because I'm angry, I feel like you attacking me, is to react back in those back ways. And then I had to catch myself and go back and go, okay, that is not the way we need to handle this. And because I couldn't figure out how it should be handled, that's when I, Lord, help me with this. Guide me in the right way, the right course of action. Because you already know your daughter can go to the wrong course of action. And I don't want to do that. Because I know that would separate me from you. And that is not what we're trying to do. And we keep going. So that's my encouragement for today. Yes, I'm out walking with my daughter, my oldest. And the next time I come on, I think I'll answer some questions. I'll get questions. I'll do that. So, love you guys. I'll see you again. Hopefully I won't be gone so long this time. I really wish that all the mothers was able to still have a good Mother's Day. I know we weren't able to go out to the restaurants and all of these other places for a celebration. But, sometimes going back to the simpler ways sometimes, and having that home cooked meal could be the best celebration, So I really hope and pray that your Mother's Day was a peaceful, restful, and at least you were with your loved ones, or you got those calls, texts, emails, however. The Zoom meetings, my family, we did a Zoom meeting just to, hey, what's up? How you doing? And I wasn't able to see my mom physically, so, but we were able to talk on Zoom, and we could see each other that way. So I just hope it was a great day. Love you guys. Until next time, have a good one.